Cool. Hey gamers, welcome to this next match of the Draft Tournament 2020. The Trendsetters, aka Azel's team, versus Midnight Snacks, aka Food Court's team. With me, I have the beautiful Pat Ashley.
Oh,
and Dave.
hi.
So I'm not beautiful. Okay.
You are beautiful. Don't worry.
Thank you. Right. So I think we're gonna get limits read to us here. Obviously.
Only is that like half an hour late?
Yeah. No, it's 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
20 minutes.
Wait, I can't add. Never mind. Yeah.
21 minutes. All right. So yeah, this is the Midnight Snacks versus the Trendsetters. Both of these teams lost their first round matches, unfortunately. But yeah, here we go with the rules and limits.
The tension for the rules.
So it's taking our time a bit here, but it's all good. Obviously, got to type it out and whatnot.
While we're waiting for the rules, do we know whose map pick this was?
I think it's just following like the Tourney format, which is so this is like the official week 2 match.
First is set? Whoops, my bad. Obviously, I don't know that much about the tourney.
Yeah, CMS set up and only select people involved. But anyway, sorry, I'll read out rules now. So it's MMR, 1 ninja cat per map, no ghost, 1 assassin, archer, engineer, mage, necro, pyro, and scout, 2 chemist, elf, and medic, 3 heavy, ninja, and soldier. Good luck and have fun. So yeah. Paddy, do you have any predictions going into this first round?
Looking at the teams, I feel like Midnight Snacks probably got the most balanced roster coming into this, so I would go Midnight Snacks.
Yeah. What about yourself, Bloom?
I like Trendsetter's offense, but their defense might be lacking a little bit, so yeah, I'd probably give this map to Midnight Snacks as well.
Yeah. I would actually say the opposite. I think I prefer the Trendsetters' defense in comparison to their offense, but anyway, we're going to get underway here. Let's have a look at Red's offense. So we've got 93 on Chemist, Big Bird on Soldier, Raxin on Heavy, Tractation on Soldier, and Food Court on Medic. They're actually going to be taking the spawn side back tunnel, which I really do like. It's a neat way of getting into the flag room without much pressure. Looking at Trendsetter's defense, got Chickly on Assassin, Seago Ninja. Trevor on Pyro, interestingly, but we're seeing the Midnight Snacks getting there.
There should be some interesting matchups here with classes. Mike playing Pyro for Midnight Snacks versus Trevor playing Pyro for the Trendsetters. Should be interesting to see how that goes, as well as Bosque versus Pepe in Archer Duels.
Yeah. I would give the advantage to Mike in the Pyro battle, but I'd probably give Boss the advantage in the Archer battle. They both play the class a bit more actively. I think Pepe's not been playing the game too much recently, so that may put him at a disadvantage. I'm going to see a couple Midnight Stacks getting here, and that's Raxin with a steal. He decides to drop it, which allows Tractation to get a nice backup steal. He's going to take the back tunnel out with 2 stakes.
Ninja in front of him trying to hold him up.
Yeah.
Makes him so that he has to turn around the other way, but that's right in front of the other team's spawn. Oh, he takes the sponge. No one tries to stop him, and he takes sponge into the medic, who dies.
Ooh.
Chemist there to support. Oh, just kidding. Got assassinated.
Yeah,
Seems to be alone. Yeah, and goes down to the ninja.
That's a nice juke there.
Yeah?
I'd agree. Promising still from Tractation and the Midnight Snacks there. I keep saying stacks for some reason. But yeah.
Midnight Stack.
I think Seagull did well to force them back. Yeah, they are quite stacked. Looking at this roster, pretty scary. Which is why we're seeing, I think, better still so far. Haven't really seen too much from the Trendsetters offense so far. Gonna have a
Something
look
to
at their
note is that
offense.
AP is in fact mage, so that could be why Trendsetters are having a difficult time getting in the flag room. Say this map favors mage over offense. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I think the mage is doing well, but Scape is able to kill AP Lit there. Gets into flag with CTF, or CTF is trying to get the flag, but receiving a bit too much damage. However, we're going to see the Necro Medic come in here. It's a bit
Necro
staggered
goes
with the
down.
Trendsetters. Yeah, it's just getting picked off really.
I think something interesting to note after the last round is that Midnight Snacks now has their first 2-round picks in with Rain and Pig 3, so should be a bit more competitive from their end. But 93 is out as, I think, a chemist at the front.
Yeah.
It's getting stalled and might go down here to damage. Oh, actually managed to get past. Is going for this back sponge that will take him towards mid, but there is Ninja. Oh, he's just juking everyone, really. But eventually goes down to an assassinate.
Flag room's empty, but team doesn't seem to be taking advantage of it. Oh, there's Big Bird, but then the rest of the defense caught up to him.
Could see a nice steal from the Midnight Snacks here still. They've got Medic, Soldier, and Heavy still around. Soldier and Heavy making their way into the flag room, but the Heavy gets assassinated, and so does the Soldier. Do I keep saying Stacks? I don't know.
I mean, our referee said that he had more things to focus on, but he seems to be very focused on commentary at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Need to watch for some web spam or whatever. Egg spam even. Talking of web spam, gonna see Border 96 on Medic here for the Midnight Snacks. Who's obviously been around for, well, he used to play back in the day, but he's only recently come back into the competitive scene, so maybe might be a weakness for the Midnight Snack. Although Medic isn't really hard to play, I guess, on defense.
Yeah. For the Trendsetters, the Necro, Chubbup, he's doing a really good job of staying with the Medic. I'm fairly certain he has a kill streak, and Scape is out with Medic support and Soldier. Sees the Assassin. Assassin's dead, but the Pyro goes to Frenzy, misses the Frenzy. Ninjas are trying to stall him. Oh, and he goes down to a nice combo by 2008, aka Chris.
Meanwhile, we did actually see a very nice steal from Chak, who was able to get into the back corner and take the forward sponge to mid, but he actually got past mid, but it was a very nice assassination from Chick D there. Probably cap saving, in fact. I think Chak being on Soldier is quite helpful here, because I believe the Trendsetters are running double heavy. I think Krabs and Az are on heavy. Actually, Azor's on Ninja. They're still not running a Soldier, so Chak can use that wall climb to kind of just negate any of the heavy damage.
And yeah, we see from Trevor saying that there's too many getting in. Double Ninja isn't working, so maybe they will end up going back to double bulk instead.
Yeah, I do think double bulk is quite good on here. Ninja can work, and Ninja is obviously helpful if they do get out, which is quite a common occurrence on here. Let's have a look at the Trendsetters offense. They're getting held up a lot by AP Lit and a double Ninja, and it's just CTF left, which is unfortunate.
I think that's one of those underrated things. AP Lit and Slurp as a mage ninja combo actually have a lot of chemistry together. Having played on Olympus and us having faced them last week, you can tell whenever a ninja has mage regen on them, it's pretty disgusting, and they know how to work together pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of AP, 3 of the Trendsetters offense are getting held up, and it leaves for 2 of them to be assassinated. I don't know what happened to CTF, or I don't think he was assassinated, but yeah, good work on AP and Pick 3. They're just stalling.
Yeah, this Midnight Snacks roaming is very lethal, because the double Ninja of 2008 and Slab is just getting this mage regen from AP Lit, and AP Lit is obviously doing a lot of damage himself. Some people would prefer to opt for a bulk instead of a mage, but when you've got a mage who's as effective as AP Lit, wouldn't really need to.
Yeah, it's definitely a non-traditional style of roaming that they use, but that's just how you utilize AP to the best of your ability. having AP roam up with your roaming ninjas and all that kind of stuff really helps out. So yeah, looking pretty solid on both teams' ends here. 0 caps at the 12-minute mark.
Oh, I like that shot from Boss. He actually shot like through the tunnel as Midnight Snacks were like exiting. Has really nice positioning in my opinion.
Yeah,
I don't know where Pepe is at the moment though.
Boss and Pepe are taking slightly different positions, all but both very defensive. Pepe's playing a bit more on top of flag room, whereas Boss is kind of pushing up more to the grassy bit in front of flag room, which does leave him a bit more exposed to just PvPing, which is what he's doing right now. I would like to see the Archer roam up to top mid when the opposition gets a steal, maybe pick off some of the recovery, but I'm not really seeing many steals right now. Definitely the pace of the game is slowed right down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still looks like Midnight Snacks is doing the best on offense at the moment, getting to the flag at least and still getting some steals. Even if they're not getting too far out, they're still getting there. So I feel like Midnight Snacks will have the breakthrough here, but
yeah,
never know.
Yeah,
just needs one good push for the capture.
They have had some very good steals, and they're making their way into flag room again. Food, Chak, and Raxon is still alive. Trevor uses Frenzy, but gets healed off by Food. That's a very nice heal. That's going to allow him to get the steal, and he's going to get the restore here. He does, and he's out with 4 supporting, going far tunnel. Couple of ninjas in front, but that's not going to do anything against the heavy. Boss does have an opportunity to get the shot off here. Unable to
Rain
take
gets
it, though.
slightly boosted forward, and he decides to go above. The Assassin's going to try to cut him off, but Rain sees him. And there's the medic again.
Boss still is uncontested, though.
That was unfortunate. Rain just got knocked off by the ninja.
Ooh. So that was the second time Midnight Snacks have gotten past mid, but 2008 did steal his ninja there, I believe, and unfortunately takes a route back into Azul. So Azul's had 2 very nice plays there. Getting the knock into the void.
I believe Chris tried dropping the flag to 93, but Azul was right on top. So did not work out.
You see Chubov getting out here as Necro, I believe, but gets frenzied by Mike, leaving an open flag room, but no one to capitalize.
That was actually a very nice lightning from AP Lit. Chubov was actually unfortunately knocked straight back into Mike's
Big
path.
Bird is out with medic support. No one's contesting the Archer at the moment, and Big Bird's trying his best to avoid the arrows.
Yeah, AP Lit roaming up there was very nice, but yeah, okay, unlucky.
Oh, but that leaves an open steal for Chak. Is he clean? He has no stake, but it was a clean steal, so tragic that he went down like that.
I'd still rather the team kind of focus on support there rather than backupping.
Yeah, agreed. If I have like 2 stake, I go to support anyway. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe if I'm full, I'll stay back to back cap, but like that's only if I know that the other carry is gonna die no matter what. I generally a fan of supporting over.
Yeah, backupping doesn't really work unless you're ninja, from what I've witnessed, because well, you're usually just alone. But we're gonna see a nice steal from Big Bird here. He is actually quite low, but the medic, actually that was a chemist, so it did actually go down without the heal. But yeah, these are very promising times for the Midnight Snacks, who are getting in and out a lot.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing best when Food Court manages to get into the flag room with them. If he's waiting outside for them, they're not getting as far, but if he manages to get in there, heal off those frenzies, it's working really well for them.
Suppose they just need to capitalize on that then. Just support Food Court and then it'll be a capture, likely. Right now Food Court's alone with the ninja on him. Takes the ninja down, but I don't know where the rest of his offense is.
I'm not really much of a fan of Boss trying to just PvP Food, but might be necessary considering how clean Food is right now. Fortunately, no one else to Boss, but say that. Chemist Heavy about to make their way in here for the Midnight Snacks. Trevor does have Frenzy and he uses it to good effect, able to take out the Chemist, but as I was about to say, that goes down as well.
They actually had a really nicely coordinated steal there. And Chak actually gets out the back here as Soldier with the staggered offense. He should be pretty healthy.
Yeah, he's
3 stake.
Yeah, 3 stake. Gonna try taking the sponge.
He did actually take away a nice ninja backup from 2008, but he's got a nice steal himself with the medic there. Pyro's below though, he needs to be careful to not get frenzied and makes the right decision to go up. Pass it to the heavy. Clean pass considering it. Well, Raxon's on full stake with the medic. Trendsetters definitely need to go for a steal here unless Boss can somehow get a headshot, which I don't think he can.
Oh, he almost landed it. He was shooting from their tunnel. However, rain went under.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Chick D pulled that out of the bag. I didn't see that, but he had a lot of support with him, and I think Trendsetter's offense actually cut him off nicely.
Yeah, Trendsetter's offense turned around, so good on them. Nice communication.
Yeah.
And Chick D just came in from behind to assassinate. Really nice on his part.
Yeah, saw a call out from AP there, but must not be on the mic, just having to type in chat. Not easy to see when you're getting railed by an offense.
I think when you're holding the flag, you're even less likely to look at the chat as well. Just trying to focus on staking and whatnot. But yeah, that's second big steal, big recovery from Chick D. But we're gonna see a nice steal from Big Bird, who just got restored. He's out as Soldier here, trying to go far side with 2 ninjas. But once again, that Archer is unpressured. Boss can get the shot here, and he gets it.
Does. Food Court picks it up, however. I believe he's low.
4 stake with a lot on
4
him.
stake. Oh dear.
Yeah, and he's like...
Rain tries to go ninja support, but it doesn't work out, and Food gets knocked off by the assassin.
Yeah.
Looks like Leo actually might be out here, coming out of the tunnel as a chemist.
Yeah.
Has mage, assassin, medic on him. It's just the mage and a medic now. Getting held up as the medic.
There. It's the restore.
Yeah, that was a nice restore from Lara. But
Needs support. Offense turned around to hold him back.
Assassin goes down there though, which is obviously good news. Gets boosted pretty heavily there by Tractation. Leo's now on 2 pots, however, and still got a bit of damage incoming on him.
Trying to go down the side tunnel. Oh, 93 on the other side is out. He has support from the ninja and the soldier. I don't know where the medic is, and the pyro's right behind him. Oh, the medic is right in front. Stops, but might go down to frenzy. It goes down to frenzy.
Yeah, and that's what actually happened on the other side as well. I think Border was able to get the web on who was it? Web on Leo, and then Mike was able to get the frenzy. So 2 big plays from the pyros there.
Chak is out. Has 0 stake. Oh, goes down to the assassin. Was very low. He was on top of their flag, you know.
So 4 minutes left and 0 caps to each team, noting that we will have to go into overtime if there are no caps, as the loser of the map will have to pick the next map. So hopefully we're seeing caps here.
That was a nice heal by Food Court. He healed the frenzy off Big Bird 404, and he is now out. Going to try to take the sponge that takes you to mid.
Oh, Seagull gets a nice little combo, but is able to Big Bird's able to climb over there, get the restore. That was nice.
Nice restore from Food Court. Nice support in general. Oh, take the sponge right into Krabs, the heavy. Decides to go.
Ooh,
Oh,
Boss gets another headshot. He's getting too much space there, in my opinion. You really want one of your offenders, or even a defensive ninja, to just roam up and give him something to think about. Completely uncontested, and once again, able to get the shot.
Yeah, at this point, I think this is Midnight Snack's map to lose. Like, they should have had a few caps here. So if they don't win, then it's definitely a bit on them. But, you know, no shade, guys. No shade. Love you all.
I mean, talking about winners, because of this tournament
kind of
setup, there's going to be Oh, there has to be a winner because otherwise it'll go to overtime. We're going to see a nice steal from 93 as Chemist, sorry. Getting a bit of damage and Pyro's there. Actually gets knocked out of the Pyro's way, but goes down to the Ninja anyways.
Gape also gets a steal. Goes down to the Ninja, however.
Yeah.
Five's gonna try to steal, but he's very, very low. Oh, but leaves the steal open for Leo, who's Chemist, going their spawn tunnel. Ninja trying to hold him back so that the Pyro might be able to frenzy, and it works. Good coordination from Midnight Snacks.
Yeah, with 2 minutes left, I think both teams definitely going to need to commit more players forward onto offense, and that's why we're seeing so many steals. Going to see another steal from Raxon in the back tunnel.
No one to knock him back. Nice juke here on the sponge, but is basically going back to that flag room. Don't know how well this is going to go. Might be stalling for Food to catch up.
I think he ended up actually juking Food because Food was trying to get to the top of their spawn tunnel. Oh dear.
The one Ninja. Unfortunate. They should get another push here. No Pyro in the flag room, and he goes back and gets the flag. Is going out 93, going for this back sponge, goes down to an assassinate. So yeah, 1 minute left to overtime and looming even more. If somebody can clutch a capture in this last minute, that would be really big. Yeah, stalling out here, can see a couple of ninjas trying to go for a ninja cap. Chris ends up going on the Pyro instead. And yeah, it looks like it might be stalled out. 30 seconds isn't a long time, and the only way we can probably get it here is a ninja, so might be going into overtime.
Yeah.
Participated with the overtime announcement. Speaking of next cap, Rain is out, and he got the restore from the medic. Medic goes down, however. Oh, and he gets shot by the archer once again.
Yeah.
Boz just landing all of these shots.
I think there's been a lot of clutch recoveries from the Trendsetters here, both coming from Boss and Chick D, Archer and Assassin, respectively.
Definitely.
Like Paddy mentioned earlier, I think the Midnight Snacks would be very infuriated if they were not to win this game.
'93 with the steal as Chemist is out, but has a lot on him. Yeah, that is much. Was that a headshot or just the regular archer shot?
Just a regular shot there.
Unfortunate.
Like underrated mechanic, the chem getting shot by an archer. Not that we like it at all, but definitely does a lot of damage.
Chris getting on the Pyro, which leaves Big Bird to steal. He has 0 stake, however.
Does have a little bit of support with him, but he's going to go down to the Ninja. And, well, on the other side, we're going to see a nice steal from Chubbub. He's actually being able to get to mid. Nice lightning back from AP Lit, and Chubbub is getting very low here. Yeah. And, yeah, it goes down to the Ninja damage. Unfortunate.
There is a Ninja backup coming in here. Hazel going out to the far tunnel. Might run into the medic.
He's actually been able to get that pass off somehow. Risky, but it's worked. Assassin's gonna be, yeah, nice recovery there from Pigfree.
Escape steals goes the same way. Met with his support. Don't know where the medic is at the moment. Oh, medic is right in front.
There's a lot in his way.
There is mini bulk holding him back.
Yeah, he's got knocked back. As I say that, and he's gonna go down. Would have liked to seen the backup steals go the other way, perhaps like out front or spawn side. They just kept running back into the defensive Roman. But yeah, that was nice work from the Trendsetters.
Oh,
overall.
93 with the very nice steal. He poison potted Trev back and then get the restore from food immediately after. Trev misses the frenzy, gets boosted forward.
He's getting boosted quite badly there by Seago. Actually, Seago's left it now and is able to pearl in front, knocks him back, and Chitty once again gets the assassination. Wow, Chitty really popping off over here. 93
with the eye blocked.
Yeah, typical. Angry offensive mate.
Chubb up with the steal. They were all going after Leo, so it left him a somewhat clean steal. Has the medic. Did he get the restore?
Yeah, he did get restored in there.
Oh, gets assassinated.
But a ninja
that a
back up
ninja?
from Hazel.
That is a ninja.
Gonna
Drops it
try
to
past
Leo. Oh, is 93 out? 93 is out. There is no one on him. Wow. Oh, there's Seago.
Boss still has an opportunity to get the shot, but doesn't really take it, which is unfortunate because he's been able to do that for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
We might. Oh wow, big jump in from Trev. He
totally.
gets a recovery. Wow.
Oh, but then on the other side,
yeah.
Leo was headshot? Yeah, Leo was headshot, and the ninja picks it up. Mid-air.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, big shot, but also AP had 2 freezes in there, stalled him a long time, lightninged him back as well, so big stalls there from the mage as well.
Seen some nutty plays from the Insta classes. I mean, Pyro technically isn't an Insta class, but many consider it still. Gonna see a nice steal from CTF. I guess boosted slightly. He's gonna take the back tunnel. Assassin Ninja not far behind, however, but he is relatively clean with 2 stake.
Nice web by Border. Not enough to hold him back, though. The mage might be enough, though.
Yeah, he's forced to run back a bit here.
Kills the assassin. Still trying to fight his way forward.
Nice little pass over, actually. Leo is very clean. That's a very nice pass. Leo's decided to go back around. Oh, good decision from Leo. He's going to be able to avoid the Pyro and Assassin, hopefully, now. This is obviously what you'd expect from someone as experienced as Leo. And he's actually able to negate the whole of Midnight Snacks roaming. As I say that, a ninja is able to pearl in front, knock him into a corner, which allows Mike to get the frenzy and the recovery. That was really well played by Slurp.
On the other side, Chak did get out, but he ended up going down to the frenzy by Trev. So, a lot of nice steals, just waiting for the follow-up, I guess.
Yeah. You're so surprised looking at the scoreline right now. I don't know how there's not been a single cap yet.
Both teams are doing really well with recovery, and in general have really nice caps.
True.
I think there's definitely a lot of mind games going for these teams, but Celio does actually manage to get out. Is trying to go for this long tunnel. He's getting stalled. Kills the Pyro, actually. He's going to go
Assassin's
for the
waiting right above him. Yeah, and goes down to the assassinate.
But yeah, I think the mind games is kind of setting in for these teams. Do they commit more onto offense on a big steal so that they can secure a capture, or do they try to secure a defense, try not to let the other team cap? It's a lot to decide in very small spaces of time.
Yeah. I think we actually saw last round, the winners of the first map actually went on to win the whole thing. So there's clearly a benefit of winning this map. And maybe that neither team really wants to risk losing.
Yeah.
Seems to be a bit slower right now, but you're going to see a few Midnight Snacks making their way in. With a Chemist, Medic, and Heavy, as well as a Soldier, actually. This is well grouped, well coordinated, and we're going to see a nice steal from 93. Big frenzy from Trevor. We're going to still see a steal from Raxon, who's out on 2 stake, going far side as Heavy. Medic not far behind either. Once again, though, Archer has got 3 shots here, and, well, Raxon's forced to block, but Boss actually misses the shots, surprisingly.
Oh, Pyro gets in front of him, and Raxon goes down to damage.
Yeah.
Only the medic in the flag room right now. Oh, there's a ninja. 93 trying for the steal. Gets the flag. Has a ninja with regen behind him. Kills the
Ooh.
ninja. Yeah, that didn't really go that far.
That's where I would like to see a backup still from the Midnight Snacks, but no one was really available to do so. Like if
Yeah.
someone's forced like spawn side, it's really unlikely that they're actually going to be able to get anywhere. But yeah, this has actually been a very long overtime. I'm not sure how long exactly.
Trev is having a good time.
Yeah, at least Trev's having a good time.
Yeah.
Might have been 10 minutes. Certainly an intense game of capture the flag we're witnessing here.
Oh, good offense push by Midnight Snacks. Big Bird gets the flag, but goes down to Frenzy.
Does seem kind of like the repetitive thing. They have a good push, but manages to get put down by the insta kills and the pyro.
Yeah. Put down.
Nearly saw a solo steal from Scape actually. Mike went AFK for a second there. I nearly managed to kill Mike, but in the end was able to take out Scape and get the heal afterwards.
Who's clear with the medic steal? I don't think he has any stick. Yeah, he drops, so that Rain could get a better steal. However, he has a lot on him.
Yeah, Seago's doing nicely there. I think Seago's doing a good job actually not to boost there. And
Yeah.
But there's a ninja in this flag room, and out goes Chak out to the far side.
can actually pass it to his fellow ninja here. Medic is there, but he's... Oh, wow.
Oh, passes to another ninja. Oh. Then passes to the chemist. That was a really close by Seago.
This could be it here. They just need to support and make sure they secure defense.
Yeah, Boss nearly got a shot there, but 93 is making his way into flag room. They're going to have to steal here.
Pyro is in the flag room. Oh, Trev's a little laggy, but Scape does get out.
Yeah, Scape is out on 2 ports. Going to
there's a lot of pressure.
Isn't ideal. Pyro's there and he gets cut off, and that is
And that's the capture.
Yeah, lovely. Lovely from 93 and Midnight Snacks, who overall win 1-0. About 12 minutes into overtime.
Yeah.
I might be completely wrong. That's a complete estimation.
I'm not sure, honestly. Something to point out is that the only cap that was on this map in overtime was a ninja cap.
Yeah. Does actually portray Slate 1 in more of a defensive aspect, but I would kind of disagree. I think that was actually quite an offensive map. It was just very big recoveries from Boss and Chickdee. I would actually say either of those were probably the outstanding performers on this map, considering how many clutch moments they got those recoveries in. Yeah. Seems like there may be a slight technical difficulty here with...
It's like the command works, but then the sides get switched. Like if you're on red team, you have to defend like in the blue flag room. Like your flag will be red, but you'll be in the blue flag room. If that makes sense.
I mean, I think it only works like that sometimes, but I guess it might not be working right now because Brawl Command's kind of broken. I don't know, like the ban thing. I don't know if that was fixed.
I'm not sure if I'm honest.
Well, they've managed to do it here anyway, so hopefully the colours are right, so it does not become confusing. I'm gonna see a pause from the Trendsetters here.
So yeah, I don't think we actually mentioned what this next map pick is, which is Blackout from Azel. Interesting choice, considering that Midnight Snacks might have had the stronger offense showing off there. So yeah, we'll have to see how this goes. Hopefully Azel has a plan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Azel's plan is Sir Leo, because as you know, Leo is kind of a carry when it comes to blackouts.
Still like to mention 5, who definitely also performs here. I think this is more of a soldier capping map than the previous slate.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Both
I
Five
think-
and Leo are very good soldiers, and both of them have good comms. So
yeah, I think that could actually favor the Trendsetters here. Whilst Midnight Snacks do have good soldiers, I wouldn't say they're on the same level as Leo and Five.
Yeah, just looking at the stats here, looking at Chick D versus Pig 3 on Assassin, Pig 3 actually managing 88 and 91 there, whereas
Oh,
Chick D
wow.
went 56 and 65.
wow.
So obviously this Assassin's doing a lot for them on defense.
Yeah. I mean, looking at those numbers, you would definitely say Pig 3 had the better game, but the Chick D had his moments there.
Yeah, definitely some good recovery.
Yeah, that stalemate overtime, sorry, was actually 10 minutes, basically exact. So my 12-minute guess was slightly overestimated. Oh, actually, I didn't realize, but the game has gotten underway here. I need to pay more attention to that. So we're going to have a look at Trendsetters' offense here as they make their way towards the red flag room. We've got Five and Leo and Soldier as expected. Chubbub on chem with Escape on Chemist. Lara eating up a bit of pressure from the ninja there, but is able to take Blackout. Yeah.
That was a good push by Midnight Snacks. 93 opted to drop from the top while Chak went in from the side, but however, both of them, I believe, got frenzied. So
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely looking quite well coordinated on both sides on offense. Should definitely see the archers come into a bit more play here. Blackout, obviously, a fantastic archer map. And I'm sure Boss is going to want to control top mid as much as he can.
speaking of boss controlling top mid, I don't see Pepe, so I'm assuming he's shooting from closer to spawn.
Nah, right as we said that, he got headshot. But Shaq got out there, but got taken down by the bulk, which lets 93 get in, and looks like that might be a wipe.
Rather surprised 93 is not running Elf, but I'm liking how Midnight Snacks are opting for the triple soldier offense. However, on the other side, we're seeing a very nice steal from Leo, who's got 5 to support with him. Leo very low.
Oh,
Well,
Leo
Medic is not far.
dropping past the pyro. Oh,
Nearly went back up into the pyro, and pyro gets knocked down. That's actually a nice play from Lara.
Lara staying up above, so when the pyro dropped, she's able to get the restore
Yeah.
without any sort of hassle. Ninja is waiting below. Oh, Ninja died.
But looks like we're going into a stalemate. Rain is out, has medic support, and just needs to get over bridge at the moment.
He's getting held
the
back by
ninja.
Azel.
Don't get knocked
Boss
off.
can actually get the shot there. He's overhit it slightly though, and is currently being targeted by Soldier, Ninja, and Pyro. So I don't think he'll be able to get that shot. But yeah, both teams holding in the typical stalemate spot of Blackout.
Is this the first stalemate of the match?
Yes. And very
Oh.
typical with Blackout.
Yeah, I've seen that. Actually, I think this is the third match in this tournament where we have seen the first push for both teams result in a stalemate on Blackout. Yeah, I'm actually very sure of that thinking about it.
Yeah. I am just hoping we don't get a repeat of the match that I played in, Rejects versus Good Vibes, where the Blackout stalemate quite literally lasted nearly 20 minutes.
Yeah,
And
so I
it'll
guess
be
the
interesting
question...
to see how either team's recovery pushes for this recovery in stalemate. Who's running scout?
Yeah, so I mean, that just brings up the question, who do you think is going to win this stalemate?
Tough one
I
to say.
don't know. Like, Leo has double medic in the pyro, which is good, but then Rain has the necro medic and pyro support, and I personally value a necro over the double medic just because of the way they can drop ninjas easily.
Yeah. I don't really enjoy the double medic support because, well, it leaves you very open to insta kills. I'd much rather have like another ninja or a bolt roaming around, focusing on that archer or scout, for example. Perhaps even assassin.
If the two medics coordinate, then it could work out. Like, one medic can just focus on restores, while the other medic just focuses on regenning the carrier, which has happened in PPMs before, and it's worked out nicely. At the same time, I think I would still prefer the Necro over.
Yeah, I think.
Sorry, you guys.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say that I think I would give the Trendsetters the flag carrier advantage. Leo has pretty good comms and can always see what's coming in. Like just then, he spotted the archer on top of flag room, so he's moved to get rid of that. So yeah, I give them that advantage.
We're actually going to see Azol and Trevor in the bridge here as Scout Pyro, trying to get the swap, but sensibly, Raxon's out of swappable range, and eventually Trevor and Azol do go down. Right idea.
Did they both go down to the assassin?
I think, yeah, I think pick 3 got them both.
Good on pick 3.
Yeah.
I remember seeing her mention, this was a while ago, that she doesn't typically go on recov, especially against players like Sol or Leo, just because they don't unblock. So it might be better for the assassin to support, and that obviously paid off right there.
Yeah. I do actually like the assassin on support because it actually allows your pyro to go up on recovery at times if you want to opt for that. I actually think pyro is overrated on support. Pyro is often like a big recovery class, especially with the new tactic of swapping in to like the bridge or wherever.
So yeah, I'm sure this is frustrating for both teams, being stuck in a stalemate and having to try break it.
Would like to see the Trendsetters try and offer a bit more support for boss. What I'm seeing is he's getting picked off easily by Midnight Snacks and Ninjas, and then often just resorting back to defense. Trevor's consistently trying to push up on pyro recovery though, which
Trendsetters with the big push, the chemist, a heavy, and a necro. Good on AP, he lightning the heavy off. Scout on recovery as well.
yeah, a lot of support from the Midnight Snacks there. They're
Yeah.
just going to be able to comfortably deal with that push. But I do like how Trendsetters really trying to push for that recovery, not wasting any time.
It was
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, continue.
I was just gonna say, I think that's a good way to do it. Put in a bunch of pressure, and then Boss managed to sneak in and almost get a shot in there. I think that's the way it's gonna happen. If there's enough pressure, no one's gonna be looking for him.
As I was going for the void swap there, but he's really kind of gone quite wide there. I haven't actually seen Azol do the scout void swaps or swap into bridges before, so I wonder how he'll fare in the stalemate. Obviously, I think that's actually quite a big aspect of these blackout stalemates now. If your scout can get those swaps, it's very helpful.
Yeah, I feel like Seago might have a bit more experience with those scout swaps, but I'm sure Azol is up to the task as well.
Yeah, well, knowing Azol, he'll just nominate himself.
He's the team leader, and that's what he needs to do.
True.
Speaking of Azol being scout, he is trying to swap into spawn, however he just got triple teamed and goes down.
This is definitely quite a slow stalemate, but actually, as I say that, seeing Azol and Trevor make their way into mid right now, a bit of lack of coordination as Trevor's actually gone up. He's actually decided to go back down, but that was just a mess. I can't even commentate that. So basically, Azol went under, Trevor went into the bridge. Trevor realized Azol went under, but before Azol could swap, he got killed off.
Trendsetters sending another push of bulk. Oh, the scout, the heavy, the chemist, and the necro all in the bridge.
Yeah, they got called out early there, so Rain had enough time to move.
Good comms by Midnight Snacks. I was just about to call them good vibes.
Looking at Rain's position right now, whilst he is not swappable from bridge, he is open to the headshot from bottom mid. As I say, that Rain's moved back into the typical stalemate position, but maybe that's something Trendsetters could try and coordinate.
Close shots by Boss, but he is getting pressured by Slurp the Ninja. Oh, and also the Scout? Yeah, that's a Scout. I couldn't tell because of the skin.
Azul very nearly got this void swap on Raxon there. Slightly too high on the projection of the swapper though. But he's definitely going to keep trying for that void swap. In fact, he just launched a snowball. That was miles away.
Watching Pepe, he is coming there XX to try and shoot Leo. But the Archer and the Assassin see him and call him out, and then he gets knocked off.
I can definitely see why he's going for that position. It would probably be the easiest way to shoot Leo and not as spottable as top mid. But yeah, it's going to be difficult with such a big roaming.
Yeah. Definitely looking at these stalemate attempts so far really would be giving the advantage to the Trendsetters right now. However, yeah, actually, as I say that, Boss is in position here. He's taking the shots from spawn. Is able to take out a couple of midnight snacks, but not enough. Rain's actually on one stake there. I think he got death tagged.
That was close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at the moment it looks like the Trendsetters are the most likely to recup. They're sending a lot more pressure, in my opinion, and look to be getting a bit closer. Whereas Leo looks quite comfortable.
Just looking at the support for Raxon right now, he's got far too much core support, and that's just allowing like the Archer, the Scout, even the Pyro's being able to get into position at times.
Speaking of Scout, Azel is trying to swap from the bridge. Rain sees and goes to avoid.
Yeah.
Ninja is on Rain and he's getting hit away from his support.
For the Midnight Snacks, we do have Scout Pyro coming onto Red XX, hoping to get this frenzy off onto Leo. I don't think they've been spotted. Oh, maybe they have been now by CTF and the Assassin, and that probably is the end of that.
Unfortunate.
That was a very interesting route. I've never seen a Pyro Scout try and go from that route. I just a bit confusing. You're more likely to get spotted going that way. And plus, where are you going to swap into? Do you see Pepe actually in the bridge right now? Just hiding. He's taking a few shots, but I don't think he can get it. As I say that, oh, he did get the shot on Leo, but it was not headshot distance. And now he's spotted, and now Seago's just gonna tuck him into bed, I think, now.
It's definitely a good opportunity, but yeah, bridge isn't a great spot for the headshot because you often get those shots that are probably like 25 blocks away.
Yeah.
Speaking of bridge, Boss is shooting from top mid by the bridge, but he is getting very much pressured by the soldier.
So yeah, still waiting for some big players, I think. I would expect that Azel might even have a crazy idea and send a lot of people on recovery just to put a bunch of pressure on, and that might be where we break.
I mean, I think that's what they need to do, but they've tried it, but they're really not coordinating as well as they could be. And I don't think they're sending the right pressure. Like right now, I'm witnessing a necrochemist come from top mid, and well, what's the necrochemist gonna really do against a soldier? You'd much rather have like a heavy to clear out the medic or pyro if that's what you're aiming to do.
The Trendsetters Scout Pyro and bridge.
Yeah, Trevor's actually wasted the frenzy and Azul swapping the pyro instead of the flag carrier. Quite unfortunate. Still able to get the death tag in, and actually, wow, Raxon went down to the damage of the death tag and the soldier. Didn't realize.
However, the ninja does. Oh, that's not a ninja. That's a scout. Does steal. Going there, XX.
He's got a ninja on him now, but can he get some support? He's got a swarm of teammates coming. Drops it and somehow gets the
Oh,
pass.
that was so close.
Just needs to be careful not to get knocked off here. Headshots are flying in.
Yeah, they did a good job nullifying boss actually quite quickly there. And wow, we're back into another stalemate.
Oh, the assassin did come from under the stairs and got 2 of them, but Czech did block in time.
I mean, this is a different stalemate now, though. We've got Chak on heavy rather than the soldier that we witnessed Leo on before. And he fought
Leo was by the flag ring, but now he seems to be moving back to the stalemate spot.
Oh, it wasn't Leo, it was Raxon, my bad. Yeah, I don't really rate heavy on him. It's much more... it's like a very easy swap into the bridge or void swap even. Plus the lack of mobility is just not that great.
Seems both archers are shooting from the bridge. Both have pressure on them.
Yeah, see 4 people go after boss there. Probably a bit of an overcommitment, but I guess you want to make sure that insta-kill doesn't get near.
Knowing the shots that he landed in Slate, I'd say it's justifiable.
Seeing Mike and 2008 go for the Pyro Scout combo, but they're taking that same very interesting route because they're just going to run straight into the Assassin and the Archer.
Oh, I like this push by the Trendsetters. 2 heavies, a ninja, a necro, and then a chemist on the way. Not as if the heavy can wall climb away. However, the Rika does respawn and goes to deal with all of them shortly.
Now, I did see a suggestion in the stream chat for a 1v1 with the flag carriers, which I'd probably give to Chak. I mean, he is playing heavy.
Yeah.
But
Speaking of Czech, he was death tagged, but the necro support gave him the revival tag.
Yeah. I mean, being holding... Sorry, I'm tired. Holding as heavy, you're less likely to drop to damage, which may be beneficial in some ways, but...
Push of 4 people by the Trendsetters.
Yeah.
They all dropped from top mid. Oh, the Pyro made quick work of them.
Crab's interesting went for the mage. Rather see him go for the Pyro.
Yeah.
If your Pyro, well, as we saw, Mike just got Frenzy and just wiped out basically.
Probably have one of the bulk just dedicated to the Pyro and the rest on the flag carrier.
But sending the bulk actually does just distract the other teams like roaming to focusing on core support, and that's actually allowed Boss to get in position here. He's going to take some shots from the bridge, but he's getting spammed by AP Lit's horrible damage spell. Apparently we have a Pyro Scout coming. Pyro's actually on the side by Leo here. Think he does have Frenzy. He could actually drop down there, and he jumps down. But Leo, being very experienced, as we mentioned before, is able to just climb up to the top mid and avoid that Frenzy. Pepe's actually in position for the shot. Unspotted though. Shame.
did see Azel get a swap on Chak there, but there was no one there to capitalize like at all. It was just Azel by himself swapping him a bit away.
Where did he swap into? The bridge.
He swapped into bridge, like on top of bridge rather than inside bridge.
Oh.
Which is a bit... If you swap him into bridge, like, it can just get him out of position, and when he's running back, that's when you get like an archer or like, I don't know, pyro jumping down. Or even like, I don't know, you don't have to have a pyro to do a bridge swap. You can just have like a heavy there, a couple heavies instead. Maybe they could consider that if they don't want to send the pyro all the time.
Did see Mike have some opportunity there, jumped down from top mid with Frenzy, but got webbed by the medic, and then had a second opportunity, but Leo managed to avoid the Frenzy. Looking like promising, but Leo too experienced of its flag carrier.
Yeah. I mean, that's a problem if you're just going to jump down, because there's so much core support, especially when there's two medics, that the Frenzy is just very likely to be healed off, as we witnessed there. Which is much which is much the reason why I prefer seeing a Pyro Scout swap. Because it just means that Leo would be completely alone and without the medics to heal that frenzy off.
I think it's also worth noting that Leo did have a long time of experience in stalemate holding the other day in a PPM. I think they ended up going into overtime as well, and I think it was close to 20 minutes of stalemate, so not the record, but definitely has a lot of experience.
I mean, we're close to reaching 20 minutes here. Other than that original recovery, which actually ended up in this current situation, I think it's probably been about 18, 19 minutes. I think it's longer than 16 minutes, Mario. I think it got in stalemate at like 28 and a half.
Oh, Boss
shot comes
does land
through.
the shot from top mid. The Necro picks up.
Oh yeah, Necro.
There was a bulk to go try and pick it up, but he was too far away. So
That's actually very good for the Trendsetters here because, well, you just send in a few bulk heavies, one of them focuses the Pyro, you get the death tag in, and it should actually be pretty simple recovery here for the Trendsetters. Obviously, saying it is easier than performing it. But yeah, I would definitely, I mean, you've got to pass it, you can't really hold his Necro because it's only a matter of time before you drop to just damage. While Necro's tanky against ninjas, he really can't survive against heavies, and that's what we're going to see from the Trendsetters here. Pushing in with double heavy, chemist and soldier, making their way in, but Mike frenzies one of them. However, two heavies still remaining. Ninja there as well, but there's so much support. Close attempt. But yeah, no.
probably Trendsetters just needs one big regroup. Like, the bulk are going in pretty coordinated, but I don't know about the archer or the scout. So probably just one huge regroup, like with buffs and everything.
I think
I'm
Boss did
fairly
actually
certain they can get the recoup.
He came from top of flag room and got a few of the players, but obviously there was so many supporting there for the midnight snacks that I think his shots on the flag carrier just got blocked. You're gonna see
Midnight Snacks does a good job of like respawning so that they can help support.
I agree with that. They're like,
the scout and the pyro are in the bridge. Azel's trying for the swap. However, they are spotted by Big Bird and the assassin and the mage. Scout goes down.
Though, heavies can get in there. Gonna see Krabs and Chub Up get in, but Mike's done a good job. We're seeing nice pressure from Trendsetters actually. I'm liking this. Not liking how long the stalemate has lasted though. This is definitely at least 20 minutes.
I don't have the stream open at the moment. Do you know like the timestamp of when the stalemate actually started?
No, but my memory, I mean, I'm going off an estimation here. 27? I thought it was later.
27?
So you're hitting the 20-minute mark at this point.
Good push by Trendsetters, and he does go down to the bulk. There was two heavies and a chemist just critting him out. Ninjas do pearl to the flag room to like counter the ninja steal. Seago kills Slurp, and that's the first cap by the Trendsetters.
Yeah.
Escape with the follow-up steal as chemist. Has the assassin and the ninja on him. Takes down the assassin. Only has the rest of the defense. Oh, wow. He's doing a very good job of surviving, but then ultimately goes down to the damage by the assassin. Didn't even get assassinated.
With a little over 6 minutes left, I would say maybe Trendsetters should consider pushing one to defense here.
Oh, Azel with the ninja steal. He eggs the pyro away and then pearls to top mid, but Chris is faster and intercepts the pearl.
I think that ninja capping route is just so well known that game sense, ninjas with good game sense can just catch onto it very quickly.
Yeah. 93
is out of chemist.
Oh.
I mean, we can both just keep going. It's fine. Anyway, he's on XX. Looks like he'll get the medic restore here and should be pretty safe as long as Pummelin gets rid of Boss. Chak is on him.
He's not completely
Boss still alive though.
Yeah, he's got a few shots here. And he does
There
get the
it goes.
shot. And he gets the shot again. And it gets picked up by Chickdee. And that is a great recovery
Save.
from Boss.
That was
Really
good on
showing
Boss.
his-
He had Ninja pressuring him, but
Yeah.
that did not stop. Oh, and the same Ninja goes to Ninja Steel. However, it's too low and just gets picked up by the assassin.
I don't know if Boss is being underrated here. I mean, Chak was pressuring Boss there, but unfortunately, Boss was able to kill Chak.
Oh, we're
Like-
seeing an archer duel on top mid. AP, however, is bothering Boss. And I suppose that
Rudely
Midnight
disrupted.
Snacks on that.
I just think Boss has really just shown why many consider him as the number 2 archer in the game right now.
Number 2.
Number 2 after BM5.
Yeah.
I mean,
we got to flex for our boy.
yeah,
That's
we got
it.
it.
Oh yeah, of course. And Mario is also known for his legendary archer gameplay.
I'll have to disagree. Mario is far from a good archer. Yeah, to be fair, Boss is actually uncontested right here. I think he's just picking off Pepe whenever he comes up.
Yeah, and he's definitely too far over, so AP can't afford to roam all this way up. Like AP does like to terrorize archers every now and then, but it's probably too far away.
Yeah, Boss is doing very nicely up here. Taking out like at least a member of the Midnight Snacks offense each push from what I've witnessed.
So about 4 minutes left. Trendsetters up a cap. We have Big Bird with the steal, but does go down to damage. He was very low, had no stake. Do you guys think that Midnight Snacks will get another cap? Or is probably just going to go to Trendsetters?
I think there's always a possibility of a ninja cap, especially on a map like Blackout. Definitely Trendsetters need to watch for that. You could see Tractation or 2008 try and push for that for the Midnight Snacks for sure. So I can see another cap being gotten here. Likely a ninja one. Not sure for which team though. Yeah, I mean 2 caps definitely still possible, but like I don't know, there's only been 1 cap in this amount of time, and sure it was mainly stalemating, but I just think I don't know, it's a difficult one. Could even see Azo and Seago try and push for it for the Trendsetters. Not a sensible idea, but I don't think that's going to stop them from trying.
Looks like 93 going XX as Chemist has quite a few on him. And is getting forced towards bars, so probably won't get too far here unless there's a bar pass coming. He's got a soldier there, tries to go for the pass, but ninjas on both sides.
Yeah, that was well played by Azo and his fellow ninja. Not sure who. But yeah, it looks like Food Court apparently is going to try the ninja here for Midnight Snacks. Definitely have seen him do it. On the other side,
5
actually,
is out. With medic support, ninja support as well. And there is a soldier to get on the archer.
yeah, Leo's doing a good job
Yeah.
just combating.
Archer's
hard.
dead. Really up to the
Ooh.
ninjas. Oh,
Oh, that was so close.
Oh, and again.
wow. Good on 5 for just not letting the void take him
Yeah,
down. Oh wait,
didn't
Big
give up
Bird
there.
on the other side. He is out, but he has a soldier and a ninja on him. Does have the medic. Gets the regen. Assassin is dead. Gets the restore. Oh dear, is this another stalemate?
I mean,
It's
at least it can't be longer than 1 minute. 20 seconds.
Yeah, so Midnight Snacks needs to break this quickly if they want to at least tie the map so that they can go on to overtime.
Yeah.
I don't see it happening, to be honest. It's gonna have to happen very quickly.
I mean, Midnight Snacks are also going to have to move into flag room if they want to capture that flag, if they do indeed recover, which does leave them exposed to perhaps of Archer headshot if they're moving. Big Bird actually quite an inexperienced soldier. I think he's been around for a while, but I'm not sure how active he's been in the team scene. So,
I'm fairly certain he's on Olympus, but I am not sure how many
Yeah.
matches he has played. Yeah.
I believe he's played 2 for us, but don't quote me on that.
Okay, so Patty
yeah.
said that he's played 2 matches. Cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
Oh,
he's making
Big
the
Bird
clever
actually opting
decision
to move to the flag room.
Yeah, I think the archer was killed a bit before. I'm really not a fan of Trev going pyro recovery with 15 seconds left. Why not just sit this out? I mean, he might be able to get the recovery, as I've said that. He's about to drop into the flag room, and he gets a frenzy, but he gets killed.
Very close.
Fortunately, Midnight Snacks were not able to get the recovery while he was away, and more fortunately, Trendsetters were able to get the 1-0 win. So looks like it's going to be map pick from Midnight Snacks as we go into the 3rd and final round of this intense capture the flag match. Ooh. Classic pick of Pagodas 3 here from Food Court.
It's an interesting one. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. There were suggestions of Bizarre, and he is a bit impartial to it, so
I mean,
yeah, interesting that we'll go to Pagodas.
Is in Tourney pool, is it?
Oh,
Maybe.
true.
Yeah, I think it was just last tourney. I mean, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought Olympus didn't really like Pagodas 3.
Yeah, it didn't really suit the playstyle for the team, but I think maybe Food thinks it will suit their offense. Their offense is quite strong, and maybe they're doing all right with these squishy classes, so they can deal with the quick respawn that Pagodas has. You're going to say Pagodas just to annoy you.
Pagodas is lovely.
Pagodas.
But I mean, looking at week 1 matches, I believe Midnight Snacks won this 3-1 against Bedtime Boys. Or it might be, I think it was 2-1 actually.
Yeah, 2-1.
I think the Trendsetters lost to the boys' locker room on this. So it does make sense to pick this from Food Court. Pretty wise decision if he wants to give his team the best opportunity to win the game, which, why wouldn't he?
Yeah. I would say, I don't think they won strongly against Bedtime Boys.
Yeah.
Just to plug ourselves here. But I think they've got a bit of a stronger roster this time as well. So I think this might go quite well for them.
Yeah, I'm interested to see the defensive composition of both teams here. I think double ninja bulk was pretty common. Obviously, assassin archer, medic pyro being pretty compulsory in a 12v12. But what I've started noticing is a double bulk and just going solo ninja. So I wonder if perhaps we'll see that here. Looks like Azul might be going bulk actually.
Saw a call in the stream chat for Auromelt to join the game. Might be the difference that they need. And I think she's on the Trendsetters. I think.
Yeah, I think she is. And I mean, she's a good soldier, and I would say this is a pretty decent soldier map. I would still say Chemist is stronger though. Like soldier can get around more, but I don't know, like a chem going to the yin yang can just absorb so much pressure, whereas a soldier going yin yang way would just get out damaged, I feel.
Yeah, and the easy headshots on these trees. Mid-air headshots aren't as easy, but it's pretty open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, looking at Trendsetters right now, they are down 1, so perhaps they will consider subbing an Auromelt. Not sure who's not here. Actually, I know, Chickdee. I doubt they'd sub out Chickdee for Aura.
No, he was relogging, I believe he said.
I think.
Yeah.
Changing his client or something. A bit suspicious.
I think he was changing to bad lion, and I think
Yeah.
all those are bad lion anti-cheat enabled. So
Maybe keep an eye on him anyways, Bloom. Don't want any cheaters in the game. Nah, joking. Cheat the legit player.
Chick D's gonna watch this and be like, okay, dude, I see you.
Nah, Chick D's always been a naughty PvPer. Which is why people may actually be a bit curious to see him playing Assassin, but he's very good on Assassin. I just don't think he's been playing it as much. Obviously on the baguettes, he's got Pig Free, who can play Assassin, so why would he Assassin when he's probably going to be more useful on Ninja, I guess.
all right, so I think we're gonna have to hope here that one of these teams just collapse in 5 minutes, as we might have to lose our streamer for the next match. But hopefully we're okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I can see the Midnight Snacks getting a quick dub here. But we're going to get underway. Which offense should we look up first? Let's have a look at Midnight Snacks, considering I just hyped them up a little bit. We've got food on Medic. They're running the same triple soldier offense as they did on Blackout. Which probably means they've got 93 on Chemist still. Yeah. So the same lineup as Blackout. Could work for them, huh?
Oh, I want to point out that pick 3 is on Soldier, and AP switched to Assassin.
What?
Honestly, the same reaction in my head.
Question, isn't there meant to be a 3 soldier limit? Midnight Snacks have got 4 soldiers. I don't know, I thought there was a 3 soldier limit for 12v12. Correct me if I'm
There
mistaken.
is, but
I think our resident referee may have to pick up on this, but we're going to see it still from Raxon nonetheless.
what class is ranked?
He
Soldier.
is Soldier.
Yeah, they definitely have all of them.
Yeah, I mean, they're by the spawn right now with a lot of support. We must see a steal from the Trendsetters, which we do. We see Escape get out as Chemist here. 3 health potions, and his medic's been harassed quite badly there. And yeah, it goes down to Ninja, and that is the first cap to Midnight Snacks. Interesting shout from Trev, actually. I mean, you can't blame him considering they technically capped with a soldier limit excess. I think you've got to cancel the cap. As I want to be unbiased, but I don't know. It's harsh, but it's rules.
I'm like looking at the limits. The limits are set, so not sure what broke them.
I mean, I think it's with people setting their default class as soldier, but I thought it was quite known that the soldier limit was 3, so
Likely just didn't communicate at all since pick 3 switch off to Assassin. I'd assume like going bulk on this map, you'd want to go Soldier over Heavy.
true.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna hurt their offense as much, because I think Rain can probably just play Necro or Elf, but yeah, I think we'll have to get rid of that cap.
Brain does get the he does try to pass the check.
Failed the first time, succeeds the second time, and Chak is completely clean with medic and multiple support. Taking the middle routes. Do you see a steal from Chubb up? And actually,
Oh
ooh,
wow, nice recover by Trev.
Interested to see how our referee participated will manage the situation.
I believe he said to remove the cap for red. And I personally would also agree.
Yeah. I mean, if they've accidentally broken the limits or not, like, it's still breaking the rules, and that's helped them get a cap.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think it was intentional by any means, and pretty unfortunate for them. I'm sure they would be pretty high after that, you know, first cap in the first few minutes, but yeah, it's just a bit unfortunate. But
What's
we live and we
interesting
learn.
is we've seen Pig 3 switch onto Scout to just remove that soldier excess, but I've played against AP Lit's Mage on here, and it was disgusting. I don't know why he switched off it.
She.
Yeah, my bad there. Yeah, I just find it. Well, I found it very tilting in that semi-finals match. I actually still have flashbacks to that.
Well, Pig 3 is running Scout, which could be interesting. Maybe trying to help them out with recovery, swapping back some carriers, but yeah.
Blue seems to be very happy about this.
Yeah, could be a bit demoralizing for Midnight Snacks actually, but game has to be played on. Nice swap from Pig 3 there, stalling Chubbub a bit. Chubbub does get the restore, however, I believe, and has managed to reach the yin yang. Chubbub receiving a bit of pressure, but is able to negate it.
I just want to set this up quickly. Assassin is on top of spawn. She's dropping. Oh, I get taken out by damage. But
Chris is doing a lot of work there.
Quite a lot of damage.
Mike's able to come over as well. Might be able to get the frenzy. Actually allows Raxin to get a nice steal with medic support. They need to get rid of that archer though. And Pepe, I believe, is trying to combat boss. I say that. Pepe's left boss there. And boss has got some shots there. I think he took out the medic. Or something else actually. And going back to that original decision to remove the cap, it's definitely I forgot the word. No.
Justified?
Not
Controversial?
controversial. That controversial. I can't say it. But like but like is it controversial?
Well, I don't believe it is because we saw, like, the first cap, all 4 of the soldiers were on support, which is how we saw, like,
True.
all of them in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, Foodcomp made the point that it was actually their normal offending soldier, who got the cap, and well, Pig 3 technically didn't really contribute to the cap other than support, which she would have done on Assassin anyway. But like, it's still technically breaking the limit, so I can see why it's justified.
I'd say Pig 3 did a lot more than you think. Like, I saw her, like, knocking back
I didn't see.
other bulk that were trying to recover.
yeah, so in terms of this stalemate, Chubbub is holding his chemist, which I would say gives him a bit of a disadvantage. Might get a lot of damage put onto him here, especially if Pig 3 managed to get a death tag in.
Chubbub is actually holding right next to the flag post, which is interesting. It's not typical, but it can work. I guess it gives him more maneuverability, like he's doing right now, just running around. But that opens up a lot of possibilities to void swaps, headshots, assassinations even. Yeah, looking at Chubbub's spot right now, I'm just thinking, if I'm Pig 3, I think who is Midnight Snacks, I'm thinking, can I get that void swap? Because there are 2 locations she can get it from, I believe. Definitely one. Might even be free.
There's a lot of pressure on Chub Up in here at the moment. No, just because the restoring is so good.
I mean, if you can get a few buffed heavies in there, just crit him out with death tag even. Might cause a recovery. But like, when I see buffed heavies on recovery, I always want one of them to just crit out that pyro. Which the Midnight Snacks aren't doing, and that's why they just got frenzied and wiped out. The right idea though. Like getting the death tag, getting them a bit of damage on my Chub Up, sorry.
Leo did a good job. He was critting out the pyro while there was some other bulk whose name I didn't catch on Rain. However, Leo was very low from the initial damage from the pyro, so it did not work out. Oh, lot of wow, Rain is completely alone, surrounded by 4 bulk. However, Chub does go down, and the bulk just all simultaneously turned around off of Rain to go try and get another steal. And Azul is out, has 0 stake, but Lara is there, gets the regen, gets the restore. Oh, Rain died? I did not catch that.
Oh wait, what? Rain died as well?
Yeah,
Wait,
I missed it as well.
Just
Yeah.
a damn, yeah, so good on, wow.
Yeah, big recovery.
That was a nice
from
combo by 93. Actually comboed Azul off into the void so that none of the other Trendsetters could pick it up. And now we're back to where we started.
Definitely speaks to the evenness of these teams.
Definitely, actually, yeah. Seen that all game, in fact, like constant like back and forth recovery, then the other team recovers, just resulting in a lot of situations where the scoreline is just even, as we're seeing right now. That doesn't stop Scape getting a nice chemist still, going towards Yin Yang with a mage and ninja pressuring him. However, he still does have a few potions and is able to tank the damage. Nice support from Chub Bub, actually. Very nice. Ooh. That doesn't prevent Scape actually getting comboed off into the void. I didn't actually notice that. I think it happened under a tree. Yeah, nice steal from Scape.
So, did we ever come to like a decision on what's going to happen with our streamer?
I mean, it's 7 minutes. I think Chewy doesn't really like matches don't start on time. So like, if he's 5 minutes late, I'm sure it's not going to cause anyone too much hassle. I mean, hopefully.
Yeah,
And
I think if we end up in overtime, then we'll probably have to end the stream. But
true.
let's hope we get a conclusion.
Please.
Maybe Mario could announce that this needs to end quickly for CMS stream.
Yeah, put a bit more pressure on them.
Yeah, exactly.
Pick up your game, chaps.
Maybe whoever wins this match before overtime could get like a free tag, their leader. Make it a bit more competitive, maybe. I don't know.
Bit more monetary incentive for them.
Yeah, exactly. Is there any prizes for this tournament? I didn't actually check.
Pride, I think.
Oh no. Wanted that 1 week of MVP again. Well, hopefully Eddie. Never know.
Oh.
I think if we get to the last 2 minutes, we should just restrict Archer to 0 and just see what happens.
I mean, with both you being mods, you can do that. Why am I not mod? I should be mod. I'd help do it.
Well, Big Bird is out going onto the yin yang. Has a lot coming in to cut him off.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Manages to get up the tree to avoid Pyro.
93
Food court's right there.
Nice.
Does get the regen.
Pyro.
Oh, and
Oh,
the
headshot.
headshot.
I knew it was boss when he got that. Oh, he had medic support as playing it. He was playing so defensive. I've never seen an archer get that shot. In that position.
Was he at spawn?
He was next to flag room.
That's a fun. Impressive.
Like he's so the barrier in front of flag. He was like left of that and somehow looped it over. I think it was a nice shot. Yeah, with 5 minutes left, you really do hope either team can get a capture here. Being very even so far on Pagadus. I did kind of expect Midnight Snacks to take a grip of this map, but we haven't really seen that. In fact, obviously there was that long stalemate, but ever since it's just been back and forth.
Yeah, I think after the first map where they had a pretty dominating performance on offense, even if they didn't win by much, it's interesting to see that they've been kind of nullified by the Trendsetters defense.
Speaking of Trendsetters, Leo is here. I don't know where the rest of Trendsetters offense is. Oh, 2 chemists and the other soldier, and Lara is not that far behind. I think this is a good push. The mage, of course, is holding him back. Leo does get the steal, climbs up the ladder. He is out, but it's very low, I'd assume. Yep, goes down to fire damage.
Meanwhile, we did see a nice steal from Raxon out with support, but once again, Boss gets the headshot. Another headshot on Big Bird, and unfortunately 93 is able to push it back. Unfortunately, however, knocked back a lot, and Chickdee is able to get the assassination. Once again, Boss really proving his worth on Archer.
Absolutely. I feel like if the other soldier had picked it up, then he probably would have been able to like climb out of that mess, but he headshot both the soldiers.
Yeah.
So 93 just got boosted all the way back.
Yeah, I mean, looking back at Blackout's Archer stats, I mean, most of the game was a stalemate, I guess. But Boss only got 44 kills, which I think back again, it was like 20 minutes stalemate, so you're not going to really get many kills during that. But he's getting the big carrier kills, which is definitely more important than just general kills. Like, he's saving his team on multiple occasions here, which is very nice for the Trendsetters.
Oh, 93 is out with medic support. Does get the restore. Someone needs to get on the Archer. History of Midnight Snacks not getting on the Archer. Oh, Rain is on boss.
Yeah, Rain's doing a good job there. Surprised Rain hasn't done that more often, but he's helped 93 get in position by spawn. Pyro's not far behind though.
On the other side, Leo did steal and was almost going to intercept 93, but went down for the assassinate. Is that a ninja?
Yeah, that's a ninja. He's on top of the flag. He's managed to get the pole to mid. He's managed to get to the pole to spawn, but drops it straight into the empty hands of 2008, and that's the recovery, and that may be the cap for the Midnight Snacks.
Unless Leo has something to say about it, trying to get out here. Has one ninja, has the medic right underneath. It's probably quite secure here. Need a big play here to stop Leo.
There was the chemist on the Archer.
Yeah, I think Pepe got killed off there.
Yeah, Cave got him.
Like another stalemate. We were so close to a capture.
Assassin is behind, but Leo does
1
see.
minute 30.
Pepe can actually get the shot here. He can get the shot. No, he can't. He's way too close. I'm not sure really what he's doing there. Maybe a bit of battle Archer.
Oh, Leo is actually very low. He was at 5 health, 0 stake. There's just ninjas critting him out. Mike
Stalemate.
goes to frenzy, misses.
Yeah, 1 minute left with the stalemate, so I would predict we go into overtime here.
Yeah, I'll pause at 30 seconds. And Mario just said that. Yeah, pausing at 30 seconds.
Leo is actually opting to hold behind spawn, whereas 9-3 holding in the attic.
Leo actually just moved to the attic.
Oh, did he?
It's as if he heard you. I was like,
Yeah.
no.
Just really didn't wanna make my comment.
Leo is only with the medic right now, and there is Chak just critting him out.
Oh, he
medic.
actually might go down.
Oh. Okay, timer's locked. Sorry,
Yeah,
Well.
I think we might have to wrap up so that Chewie can go. I don't see this breaking anytime soon, and I don't want to
mean,
keep him
that's
from his
true,
match
yeah.
either.
yeah.
I don't wanna just prevent him from getting to his game.
Do we like make an outro? Or
I mean, you can't really make an outro. I don't know what we can do here. It's not like the game's finished. It's a very intense stalemate. I don't know how to stream. My quality's really poor.
I
Otherwise, I would.
can't stream.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else that can stream?
Mario
No,
quit.
I've asked everyone.
Quite
I
literally
guess someone can
tagged
record.
every single
Can someone
streamer.
record?
I can record in low quality. Mario.
Here,
can record,
let me get OBS up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Pi was actually
Figure it
supposed
out
to
on the
be
fly,
streaming,
guys.
So Chewie has actually done a good job to fill in. So we're thankful to Chewie.
Thank you, Chewie, very much.
Hmm.
Okay, I started recording, so